Supreme Court revealing some big rulings today with more to come on Monday. One decision concerns some January 6th defendants. The others involve homeless encampments and the power of government agencies. We're going to start with that January 6th decision, though. News Channel's Ty Russell joining us now to kind of break it down for us.
Exactly, Keith. And it's no secret Florida leads the nation in January 6 defendants, and Tampa Bay specifically has the most per capita in the nation. And this is a charge former President Trump also faces, but one Tampa attorney told me the DOJ is likely to drop the charge for pending cases. But if your case is over, he says, wait until next year to try to fight that conviction. Tampa lawyer Patrick LeDuc represented Paul Hodgkins after the Capitol riot in 2021. He's the Bay Area man who took a selfie in the Senate chambers. He was charged and pleaded guilty to obstructing an official proceeding and sentenced to 8 months in jail.
Knowing what I know now, today, would I have changed my advice or recommendations, Mr. Hodgkins? No, I wouldn't have.
The U.S. Supreme Court has since ruled the DOJ interpreted obstruction too broadly, so the High Court narrowed the scope. USF constitutional law expert Rob Mellon says the felony obstruction charge now means you destroyed or damaged official documents.
They're not going to get out of jail. They're not getting get out of jail free cards because of this, because I think this was rather a unique prosecution by the DOJ. It might have been a different story had they gotten onto the House floor and had they destroyed the electoral votes.
USF political expert J. Edwin Benton says this may fuel concerns over trusting federal prosecutors. What does this ruling do with people believing in DOJ? Is the trust factor there fading?
It's possible it could be fading when the Supreme Court rules against you, and when the Supreme Court speaks, it is the law of the land.
As for LeDuc, he says if convicted rioters want to fight that charge, wait until January.
I certainly think that if the election goes the way it looks like it might go, then I think the president's likely to, at least to the guys like him, these 100 or so guys, they're probably going to get a pardon.
Now, the attorney is also alluding to last night's debate performance by the current president. In the meantime, some of the rioters who struck a plea deal, like Hodgkins, promised to not appeal.
But I'm sure a lot of people are looking at former President Trump and saying, well, what about him? What do you think that means?
Oh, yes. And the former president was charged with 2 obstruction-related charges. It could be dropped, or if prosecutors say the former president did damage or destroy official documents, then the DOJ will still pursue those charges.
Ty Russell, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, another ruling handed down by the Supreme Court today allows cities to enforce bans on